Those are my words exactly. In the Morelos Mountains, campesinos are planting their fields, where the ghost of Zapata rides a horse that can still outrun the wheel. High in the sky above and clear outside is the free Mexican Air Force flying tonight. Well, there in Kentucky, a cowgirl is cooling her heels, remembering that God gave us herbs and the fruits of the field. But a criminal law that makes outlaws of those seeking life make the free Mexican Air Force Mescalito riding his white horse. The free Mexican Air Force is flying tonight, flying so high. Mexican Air, yeah, yeah, how strange an innocent herb causes money to burn. They'll jail you or kill you for making those rich fat cats squirm. But nothing can stop us, my vision is clearly in sight. And the free Mexican Air Force is flying tonight. While we smoking colitas, federales are loading their windows, blowing smoke from their six-shooters, spinning their barrels for fun. Contrabandistas, banditos of lies, we're the free Mexican Air Force and we're flying tonight. And high in the hills we are harvesting sweet sensimilla. The law wants it all cause they think the blind we can free us. Freedom for us is a prison for the rulers of might. That's why the free Mexican Air Force, Mescalito riding his white horse. The free Mexican Air Force is flying tonight. Everybody flying so high. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Flying tonight. You're a good bunch.
Good morning. Anyone who's out there, Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more. Jose Diaz, my brother. Thank you for coming by, my man. Thank you for coming by. Today is a anniversary. 56 years ago, Muhammad Ali took on Ernie Terrell. And people don't realize the importance of this match. This was a unification heavyweight championship match. Let me make sure that that blues I got's not too loud in the background. I just want that as a little bit of just a little something to keep the beat going over here, man. Gotta have that beat going, man. Gotta have that beat going. Jose, my man, thank you for coming by, my brother. Appreciate it. But a very, very unusual morning show over here, 11 a.m. But I just got a text. Excuse me for a second. Let me see who this is. Miles. Oh, family. My brother. That's my brother Miles Bailey texting me over here. It's the kind of a cat that I probably should have called up to come on the show. He's a truly boxing historian. He sends me pictures all the time. He just sent me one of Mickey Ward's brother, Mickey Ward's family at the 2017 Boxing Hall of Fame. I mean, it's cool. It's cool hanging out with, being in the loop, getting a lot of information, hanging around with a lot of boxers. Excuse me for 1 second here, man. Excuse me. Blow the schnoz. Not too loudly, I hope. Not too loudly, I hope. But this fight, man, this fight was held at the Astrodome on this day, 1967, and it was for the World Boxing Council and the World Boxing Association heavyweight title. And what happened was Ali gave Sonny Liston that rematch, and the WBA making their rules up as they go along. Harvey, how you doing, my brother? Nice to have you in here, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping by. So what they did was they had a tournament, the WBA, and they had the final match was Ernie Terrell and Eddie Machen, and they deemed that for the WBA championship, which Muhammad Ali was the champion. And anyway, they had a unification match set to go to be fought in Chicago. And it was going to be on March in 1966, March 29th. And Muhammad Ali refused induction into the... Actually, what happened was his classification was changed from a 1Y to a 1A, making him eligible for the draft. With no testing, no notification, no anything. All of a sudden, Muhammad Ali is facing the possibility of going to Vietnam, and that was his famous. No Vietnam ever called me the N-word. That was when Muhammad Ali took a stance. I was I think 11 years old, and I didn't know what was going on, man. I wasn't paying much attention to politics. Hey, Iceman, thank you, brother. Thank you for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. But anyway, man, Ali had that famous hearing before the Chicago State Athletic Commission, where he was supposed to apologize for making unpatriotic remarks, and Ali refused to apologize, and they declared the bout illegal. They declared this bout wasn't going to take place. And what happened was Muhammad Ali took on George Chuvalo. And like I said, Ernie Terrell was considered as the WBA heavyweight champion. Ernie Terrell defended his title against George Chuvalo. He went to Canada. He defended it against Doug Jones. And then there was that highly anticipated unification. That's a mouthful right there, man. That's a mouthful. But Muhammad Ali was 27-0, and he was considered as the world heavyweight champ. The WBC recognized him. It was in its infancy. And the WBA and not many other people recognized Ernie Terrell as the heavyweight champ. But this was the famous incident, man, the famous "What's my name?" Because Terrell refused to call Muhammad Ali. He referred to him as Cassius Clay. In fact, let me see if I can dig that up. I'm gonna have to put this on hold for a sec here, man. Yeah, I think I can. Let's in fact, let's pull it up. Let's go high stakes over here, man. Let's watch this.
Continue to be unafraid of this man.
Yeah, I'd like to say something right here. You know, Cassius Clay.
Mass fishing and growing. Salute, brother.
Clay, when I was co-selling, everybody was calling him Ali. Why you got to be one of all people whose color to keep saying Cassius Clay?
Howard Cosell is not the one going to fight you. I am.
You make it really hard on yourself now. You keep in the sport angle. Why don't you call me my name, man?
Well, what's your name? You told me your name was Cassius Clay.
I never told you my name was Cassius Clay. My name is Muhammad Ali, and you will announce it right there in the center of that ring after the fight if you don't do it now.
For the benefit of this broadcast, him. All right?
You acting just like an old Uncle Tom. Another crowd palace. I'm gonna punish you.
You ain't got to back off me. Don't call me no Uncle Tom.
That's what you are, Uncle Tom.
Why you gonna call me Uncle Tom?
You heard me. Back off of me.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the two contestants prepare for battle right now,
Back off of me, man. Back off of me, man.
another interview has been recorded for posterity as the two gentlemen continue to promote the fight. Perfect, that's it. Keep shooting. You continue to be unafraid of this man.
Yeah, they're gonna show that again. Hey, Remy, good morning, my brother. 86 boxing. We'll watch it again.
You gonna say Cassius Clay when I was co-selling, everybody was calling him Ali. Why you got to be one of all people whose color to keep saying Cassius Clay?
Howard Cosell is not the one going to fight you. I am.
You make it really hard on yourself now. You keep in the sport angle. Why don't you call me my name, man?
Well, what's your name? You told me your name was Cassius Clay.
I never told you my name was Cassius Clay. My name is Muhammad Ali, and you will announce it right there in the center of that ring after the
Don't call me no Uncle Tom.
That's what you are, Uncle Tom.
Why you gonna call me Uncle Tom?
You heard me. Back off of me.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the two contestants prepare for battle right now,
Back off fight if you don't do it now.
For the benefit of this broadcast, him. All right?
You acting just like an old Uncle Tom. Another crowd palace. I'm gonna punish you.
You ain't got to
Back off.
Great stuff, man. Great stuff. You get put a little get back to my little background music on there. 86 boxing, man. Appreciate you coming in here, Remy. Massachusetts Fishing and Growing. I like that name. I subbed to your site, brother. I'm glad you're over here, man. But anyway, man, we get down to the Houston Astrodome, and this fight's going to happen. A crowd of 37,321 attended this fight. Live gate of $400,145. George H., my brother, shout out, man. Peace. Ali received 50% of the live gate and ancillary rights. Okay, man. And that included closed circuit TV and radio. This fight wasn't on live television. It was Wide World of Sports. They showed it the following Saturday. That's when I saw it. I was a kid, man. And see, Ali was villainized, not only for this fight, but for see, I was from middle class white America, bro, and Muhammad Ali refused to fight in the Vietnam War, and kids were dying, kids were coming home in a body bag, you know, and that was it was a tough time, and see, I was too young to do anything but go with the herd. I had that herd mentality. So I didn't, I thought Muhammad Ali was afraid to fight in the draft. I thought he was a coward. I was believing things I was hearing about him until I finally realized what a great man that he was and the true causes that he had. And Bob Arum was involved in this fight, of all people, man. 56 years ago, and we still got Pamper Bob running the show, man. And Terrell angered Ali before the fight, man. When he refused to call him Muhammad Ali, it was called the What's My Name fight. And it was really Ali villainized himself in this fight. He carried Ernie Terrell. He punished Ernie Terrell. He didn't knock out Ernie Terrell. He wanted to hurt Ernie Terrell. It was a why don't you call me my name, man? And Ernie Terrell, well, what is your name? You told me your name was Cassius Clay. And I never told you my name was Cassius Clay. My name is Muhammad Ali, and you will announce it here. And he called him an Uncle Tom, and I mean it was a crazy build up to a fight. It was, you think fights are nuts now. You think we got fanboyisms going on now. I mean, this was America torn in half. This was before Frazier and Ali, but Muhammad Ali had 10 feet, 10 toes down, as they say, bro. I mean, this was really you had to pick sides in this fight, and the people who picked Muhammad Ali's side, man, they were in the minority. Let me see if I can bring this fight up. We'll listen to the Howard Cosell broadcast of this fight. Let's see if we have it in here, man. Yeah, I think I do, and I think I got a good picture of it too. It's use this this is not what we want. We want the. Here we go. Here's the fight. Here we go. We share this bad boy with us. We'll put it over here for now, and we're coming into the ring, man. This is from the Houston Astrodome. We got Howard Cosell.
Your referee for this match will be Ray Kessler of St. Louis, Missouri, and New York City. Your two judges will be
Terrell looked a lot bigger than Ali, but they both. Ali weighed 212. Terrell weighed 213.
Gentlemen, this is the big evening you've been waiting for. Look at the 3 knockdowns in 1 round. Does not Terrell has given it right back. As many knockdowns as is possible.
Yeah, we got Howard Cosell calling this fight at ringside, man.
In case of a knockdown, we must count 8 points. What's the hole in
Ali is saying to him, you're going to get a beat. I am going to kick your ass. And Ali swore. The words that came out of Ali's mouth, I don't even want to say them on this show. And we're R-rated. Hey, boxing fan, how are you, brother? Yeah, we got Angelo Dundee in the corner of Muhammad Ali. Ali saying his prayers in the corner before the start of the fight. $56 years ago today. I bet half of you cats weren't even around. Whatever, man. How you doing, my brother? I bet half of you cats weren't even around 56 years ago. Woo!
Ali surprised by opening strong. Terrell said he will take control of this fight from the outset.
Ali just boxed so beautifully. Blazing fast combinations. Yeah, he definitely looks like he's more than a pound bigger, but I'm looking at the tail of the tape right here, man.
Not in pursuit of the circle, but diagonal.
I mean, this is sweet Muhammad Ali. Doesn't get any sweeter than this. Except if your name is Ernie Terrell. Ernie's in for a beating in this fight. And America felt bad for Ernie Terrell. Now, like I said, Ali, hey, just do my brother. Salute, man. Thank you for coming by. I just did some tincture about 15 minutes ago, waiting for it to kick in. I made up a nice batch this weekend. I put some strawberry and some cherry diesel. No, I'm sorry. I put some strawberry and some skunk number one. So I got a nice hybrid tincture kicking me nice right now. And look at Muhammad Ali, just constantly in motion. You know that the first thing they tell you when you box is you don't move straight backwards unless your name is Muhammad Ali. And he's just this is prime Muhammad Ali, 1967, the summer of love. But there ain't no love in this. There ain't no love in this ring right now, man. I'll tell you that.
30 seconds of the first round to go. Neither doing any damage. The second one completely slipped.
Hey, Lady Love, how are you, my love? Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. I guess that means something. I appreciate the views and the subs more. But I guess the thumbs up are kind of important to.
Round one, here's Jack Chavallo. How did you score the round, Jonathan Watt?
How would I give that a 10-9 round to Terrell? He forced the action and got into some pretty good
10-9 round to Terrell.
Right, the champion has much more poise.
George, what were you looking at?
He's trying to follow the champion, but he's trying to seem a little tense, and he's not punching as quickly as the champion as I might have anticipated. The champion was
around 10 points to 9 for Ernie.
George Chavallo, he's had the pleasure of fighting and getting beat by both of these fighters here.
Not as the official season.
That'd be kind of interesting.
He will start unofficially, but with the practice eye of his experience in boxing. Getting ready for the bell for round 2.
Here we go, man. Round 2. We're in the Astrodome. Muhammad Ali versus Ernie Terrell for the unification WBC WBA Heavyweight Championship of the world. Yeah. Ali just slapping him with that jab, you know? He's playing with Ernie Terrell. Look at it, and he nails him with that left uppercut at the end of that combination. I don't know how George Chavallo could have given that first round to Terrell. All he did was follow Ali around the ring.
Pulling a little of the stuff that he pulled in the first fight against Liston in Miami Beach. That simple little paw.
Yeah, he just wants to slap Ernie Terrell around. He wants Ernie Terrell to call him Muhammad Ali. What's my name? Constant motion. Look at that footwork. Always on his toes, bouncing up and down, moving side to side. Terrell trying a couple of behind the head. Some rabbit punches there. Ali back on his toes. Now he's starting to snap that jab with a little more authority. Let Terrell know. You want to give me a rabbit punch, baby? I think I'll break your nose.
Thus far, George, Ali has not been able to penetrate Terrell real, has he?
Here he goes, though. Here he goes now.
And I think he's trying to pick up his pace right now. He's going a little more right now.
Both holding Harry Tesla said as he broke them apart.
Ali circling to his left, staying out of the way of that right hand, man.
He tried to prove he had a right there, and he missed. But he showed he'd at least throw it. As far as Ernie's concerned, they called him the one-arm bandit too long. However, I must say Ali is scoring more now with that left jab. Wouldn't you, George?
Hey, Two Matador, how you doing, my brother? Welcome to the 56th anniversary Muhammad Ali, Ernie Terrell. This is for the undisputed, unified heavyweight championship of the world.
All he is looking for is a Terrell left and then the dropping so that he can cross to the right over it.
Ali is just constant motion.
Getting a good move between the gloves. We have 5 seconds left in round 2.
Terrell is just a step behind.
There's the bell for round 2. Once again, the scoring of it is seen by George Chavallo.
Well, that's round was completely reversed for the first round. That's why the scoring was low power. They give it a 10-9 to Muhammad Ali. I think he is still moving in a smooth rhythm.
Top contender George Chavallo at ringside with Howard Cosell calling this fight.
But Trump's still trying to be rough on the inside. I think he's trying to wear down Muhammad Ali. But he's not too effective on the inside. Although he tried to work his offense in well in the far corner. But his movements are scampering. This is what I think will tire Ernie out. He seems to be a little too tense, whereas Ali is moving around still in a smooth rhythm and perfectly relaxed.
Terrell said he'd take control of this bout from the beginning.
If you cats have never heard of George Chavallo,
Well, he's only taking control.
this is a guy who never went off his feet in 100 bouts. Unbelievably tough guy. He had, let's see,
Analysis by George Chavallo.
almost 100 bouts. He had 93 bouts, never off his feet. He fought everybody, man. He fought everybody in the era. Really, really tough story. Tony's Coffee House, man. Salute, brother. Appreciate you coming by. We're celebrating the anniversary of Muhammad Ali and Ernie Terrell. 56 years ago today, and there goes Ali. You want to throw some? Ernie Terrell Ernie's just trying to get inside and throw rabbit punches, and he's trying to retain his WBA heavyweight title. Man, look at Ali has got such beautiful defensive work here.
Up to this point in this round, although he did no damage in that last series of attempted blows.
Terrell is trying to get inside. He's trying to hug Ali. He's trying to land rabbit punches, something to the body, because he just can't hit Ali in this fight. Ali is too fast, too fluid. I mean, Muhammad Ali, 1967, bro. This is the greatest heavyweight in the world right now you're looking at. The fast combination splits Ernie Terrell's defense. And Terrell just chugging forward, is trying to get Ali in the ropes and land a lucky punch. Ram Ranch Boxing. Salute, brother. Appreciate you coming in here. What's my name? MFKI. You got that right. And this is punishment. Ali is on a mission here, man. Ali's wearing the black hat in this fight. Ali was getting booed in this fight.
1 minute to go in this round 3.
I didn't know what was going on. I was too young to understand boxing. All I knew was, I didn't know it then, but I know it now, man. I became a Muhammad Ali fanboy. Watched this fight a few times, man. Maybe about 10 times. And there's one part at the end of, I think it's at the end of the 7th round, and Terrell tries his hardest. We'll see it coming up here. And Ali, it's right at the end of the round, and Terrell is just so frustrated. Oh, Ali's very annoyed. Ernie Terrell, he was a soul singer. He played in a band. He was He was a character, man. He was truly a character. And there was a lot happening in 1967. It was a good time. I was a little young, but man, I caught up fast.
The champ moved out very well, got himself off the ropes, put his punches together very well.
Working on Ernie's eye, or has been.
Make sure you're staying hydrated, man. Especially this time of the year.
Left eye is quite bloodshot.
That's what it is.
Yeah, Ali is.
Very well. He blocked out the uppercuts and hooks. The left hand isn't getting through.
Yeah, Ali is getting through with all kind of punches in this fight. And Ernie Terrell. This is actually the in 4K. Is that what it is? 4K. This is the highest resolution we get for this fight. There we go, man. The beginning of round 4. Ernie Terrell marching forward. Hey, he just got a nice right-handed, man. Yeah. George saw that one. Harry Kessler's your referee. But this is definitely a landmark fight. You know, we want to see unification fights, especially in the heavyweight division. Ali wasted no time, man.
So many of the others he's won, 39 out of 43 in his career.
Ali even going straight backwards, throwing punches, tying up Ernie Terrell in the corner. Kessler breaking him up. Ali breaks up cleanly. Man, on his toes. You can see where Greg Page got that style. You can see where a lot of fighters got that style, man. Ali, he owned that. There was no heavyweights who fought like Muhammad Ali. No heavyweights that fought like that, man.
Ernie's big right there as you saw, Judge. He said he got a thumb in the eye. His eyes looked like he said the glove wasn't closed.
Terrell got a thumb in the eye. Now, see, Ali knew every trick in the book. Ali would lace you. Ali would thumb you. You know, man, he was just such an astute boxer, a true student of the game. You never knew what Muhammad Ali you were going to get. And this was 1967, before Ali slowed down, this was just before the exile. Terrell trying to chase him in the corner.
Terrell came at him, and the champ slipped that last one beautifully.
Beautifully.
So Ernie has him against the ropes, and down to the back. 30 seconds to go in this round. Terrell gets excited. And 10 seconds to go. Terrell remains unafraid, but he is not doing the damage that the hopeful crowd reaction would end it.
Hey, Joe, how you doing, my brother?
That's the bell for round 4. How do you score that one, George?
This one scored even, Howard.
How can you? Well, I think George Chavalla's being very, very lenient here, man. Because I'm looking at this fight, and I maybe would have given Terrell that first round.
Between rounds, scoring each round and explaining why. By no means infallible. You may find later that the judges and the referee disagree with him. Scoring the fight as he sees it, on the basis of his knowledge, his experience. George, I expect that from here on in comes the key test for Terrell.
And the thing is, man, you know, George Chavallo fought both of these guys, so he's been in the ring. He's been in the ring with both of them. He fought Ali twice, and he fought Ali in '72. Let me look here, man.
There's the bell for round 5.
And he fought Ali again in '66. So, I mean, believe me, George Chuvalo can critique an Ali fight. And he fought everybody in the division, too, man. Don't let me kid you. He fought Henry Cooper, Floyd Patterson, Brian London, Cleveland Williams, Ernie Terrell, Zora Foley, Jerry Quarry, Oscar Bonavina, Joe Frazier. So, I mean, we're looking at somebody who fought everybody in the division. Muhammad Ali, he ducked nobody. I don't know how anybody can compare heavyweights today to Muhammad Ali. Terrell trying to land those rabbit punches. Ernie's trying rough stuff. Ernie's trying to lean on him. He doesn't have a big weight advantage, but it looks like he does, man. I don't know how legit the weigh-ins were. But Terrell looks like he's got a few pounds on Ali, and he's trying to use that right now. A lot of rabbit punches. I'm surprised the referee hasn't given him a warning or taken a punch away. I guess Terrell can't afford to lose any punches here, man. Ali is targeting that eye. He's in the corner. Terrell thought he had a target in that corner. Ali grabs him, walks him right out of the corner. Gets him in the center ring. He's on his toes again. Popping him with that jab. And Terrell really wants to throw that rabbit punch. I mean, that is like Muhammad Ali. He got hit with a lot of rabbit punches in his career.
We have 10 seconds to go in the round.
He slips a jab, counters with a jab. And Terrell, man, those rabbit punches! Come on, man, that's a point. What is up with this referee?
Judge, score that. Well, I give this one also 10-9 to Muhammad Ali. He's really finding the spot now. He's got Terrell's eye really pumped up. Looks very bad for him right now. The beautiful thing about Muhammad Ali in this particular round was that he was always in punching range. He wasn't moving too fast or too far out. He was always in his punching range. Every time he threw the left.
Merlina's my sister. Hello, how are you, my sister? It's great to have you in here. I appreciate it.
That's what he's usual type of fight in his stance. He's facing the champion rather than giving him the side. Rather than trying to use the long left hand, he's facing him. I think this is proving to be an easier target for the champion.
Hey, Warriors boxing, bro. Salute to you, man.
We're able to see a couple of seconds ago. The minute Ernie gets to the corner, they put the ice pack on the eye.
Yeah, that eye is in terrible shape, and Ali's a sharpshooter, man. Ali is just picking that eye.
Beginning of round 6.
Where Ernie Terrell is going to be a one-eyed fighter before this fight's over. And Ali is mercilessly just doesn't want to knock him out. Not throwing that big right hand or those big left hooks. He's satisfied with landing that jab. And Ali knows how to turn those punches over. So when Ali hits you, Ali will rip flesh.
Great spots right from all over around the ringside. Including 8 from Great Britain. Not a blow.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the fans are on Ernie Terrell's side. Man, can you count how many rabbit punches Terrell is landing in this fight? Man, this looks like a Chuck Wepner fest over here going on. Marion Brown, my brother, salute to you. Yeah, everybody's feet are too slow for Muhammad Ali in the heavyweight division. He's just so, this is just unprecedented stuff. Terrell, the WBA heavyweight champ, is trying to retain his title. You know, not a lot of people even recognize. I think it was just the WBA that recognized Terrell as the champ. And Terrell trying to forward that jab. Ali just snaps that counter jab in there, man. Just so fast. So fresh. Yeah, I think he's getting a little discouraged. And you got to remember, all this time you're hearing, "What's my name? Say my name. Say my name." And a lot of other things in there.
30 seconds to go in this round. Ali hasn't gone more than Terrell stuff.
And we got the legendary Howard Cosell calling this fight with George Chuvalo. And you got Bruce Gass doing a little color commentary over here. Oh, the fans are bullying. The fans don't like Ali's because Ali's being a bully in here, man. And the fans didn't like Ali. First of all, for refusing to be inducted into the draft. That was not a popular thing to do back in the day.
I just saw that one, George. We give us a pretty victory, champion. Terrell just didn't do much this round. He seemed to be.
I mean, Ali's walking away with this fight as far as the judge, the scorecards are concerned.
Now he's really pumping up. The champion has still got his boys, and Terrell still looks a little tense and looked a little tired in that round.
Funny thing, the champ's face is still unmarked, and yet most of us felt this was the fight where in the early rounds he'd get marked up and quickly.
That's right, but Terrell hasn't been using that jab like most people thought he would.
He's not fighting at all the way he trained for that round.
That's right. He was really pumping in the gym, but as you notice, Howard, he's holding that left hand up very highly, and he's using it more as a defense rather than as an offensive weapon.
He's trying to protect that eye.
Ali doesn't like to punch to the belly, George.
No, Ali's not a body puncher.
Exactly so, and he doesn't want that face mussed up.
I know. I believe it's the end of this round when they do some jarring, and Ali just out punches Terrell at the end of the round. Hey, Terrell's starting with that jab. They must have told him in that corner, man, you're way behind over here. It's only the 7th round. And remember, this is 15-round fighting. And another thing, too, I want you guys to remember. This fight was held on a Monday night. A heavyweight championship fight on a Monday night. And they still had a massive crowd there. 37,000 plus at ringside. They didn't have to fight. They didn't have to argue about, we don't have a Saturday night open, man. We don't have a Saturday night open. No, sir. This was held on a Monday night. 37,321 attended the fight. A gate of over 400,000. And look at Ali, man. Look at Ali. Now, he's got. Oh man, look. Yeah. And he's not going to finish him off. He could finish him off, but watch Ali hold back. See, look at Ali holding back. Letting Terrell come forward.
Bad trouble. The left eye is almost totally shut. The right eye is now cut.
Oh, man. This is why I love boxing, my friends. This is, even though it was a one-sided fight, this is why I am a fucking boxing fanatic. See what it said? I gotta calm down. I'm getting excited over here. Ernie had guts for sure, bro. He had that. He wore that heart on his sleeve. Look at him coming forward into the fucking buzzsaw that's Muhammad Ali. Trying to keep those hands up to protect that eye that looks like a freaking hamburger patty right now. Oh, Ali combination, aiming for that eye. And he's saying, "What's my name? What's my name?"
Streaming down Terrell's face as he comes back. And then I think that Florian lands a right to the cheek of Ali and Ali's gut. However, Terrell's blood is now all over Ali's body. All over his chest.
Thank you, Remy. Yeah, please hit that like button. I appreciate you cats for coming in here, man. The anniversary of Muhammad Ali, Ernie Terrell, and we're here, bro. We're here. Warriors, I appreciate that, bro. But man, I'm not a historian. I'm just a fucking fan, and I'm lucky that God has got me still alive, and I can remember this shit. And I can share this shit with you cats. And, you know, man, I thank God every day that I can do that.
As long as I can stand, as long as I can see, I'll be throwing punches. Now look at it in slow motion. You see Ali moving in on him. Ripping. With the Ali combination. You're watching this in slow motion. They're doing everything they can. They're closing up the cut over the right eye. They've got the ice patch over the left eye of Terrell.
Yeah, Miles just sent me a bunch of pictures. I was gonna call Miles this morning if he wanted to come on, but I don't know, man. I just I wang it. I wing it like I always do, bro. I appreciate that Warriors boxing.
Slow motion, I think, shows you vividly the trouble Terrell was in. Now the bell for round 8. Now he goes right to the left to the face and lands to it. Now he's working on the right eye.
Here we go, man.
Round 8. This was the round Angelo Dundee told his reporter would be the final round of the fight. He said the 6th round would end in Germany against Mildenberger. And once again,
yeah, Miles is a cool guy, bro.
Joe Lewis has just joined us.
Joe Lewis has joined us at ringside. Doesn't get any better than this, man.
Ernie got a glancing left against the champion.
Can you imagine Joe Lewis at ringside for a Muhammad Ali fight? Not to mention the minor players, Ernie Terrell, George Chuvalo, Howard Cosell.
Watching the fight, watching Terrell fight, the best fight you gotta use is jab, right?
That's the point Chuvalo made earlier. Fighting the way he leaned in the ring. Look at his guts.
Here we go, man. Terrell. See, Terrell is getting insulted as this is going along. He's hearing, "What's my name, mother?" I'm going to try not to use too many. I don't want to talk about Joe Lewis either.
One has to wonder why he changed his strategy.
That's what he made the change because he's going to come around his face and use his left hand as a defensive.
Exactly so. That's what.
Look at Ali. What's my name? Whack, 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 whack.
Much the way he did in the 7th round. Ali against Terrell. That's exactly, you'll remember what Patterson did to Joe Hansen that June night, 1960, when he recaptured the heavyweight title. He nullified Joe Hansen's right, and tonight Ali has nullified Terrell's left.
Why is talking about Terrell? What his name is.
What's my name? And what's the end of this round?
I hardly think it's necessary.
See how they're even. See, Joe knows. Joe don't want to get on Ali's bad side. Joe's already had verbal jarring with Ali, and he knows he's going to come up second in that fight, bro. So Joe, he thinks long and hard now because Joe said a few crazy things about Ali earlier in Ali's career, and Joe had to eat those words. And so now Joe's at ringside. Joe's watching a freaking artist paint a fucking. Now, yeah, look at him. Now watch this. Watch this. What's my name? Look at Terrell coming. Oh man. Oh, that is just like that's just. I'll never forget that.
That was the big three-word question. That was answered last Saturday on television and announced by Ernie Terrell. He said his name is Cassius Clay. I just saw that round, Judge Cavallo.
Big round from Muhammad Ali, Howard. I gave him a 10-8 round. He had things pretty well his own way that round. So just using left hand defensively, not his offensive weapon as I said before. And he can't do much damage when he's holding up his face all night.
I'm not saying that Terrell is in bad shape.
Certainly does right now. The viewers are taking a good look at him in the corner. Sealing up the right eye again, using the ice pack on the left.
That's probably the last round I fight, Joe.
You think so, Joe?
Probably the last round.
Prediction by Joe Lewis that round 9 will be the last round of the fight. Let's see. You remember
Yeah.
it didn't happen that way in Germany, Joe.
You know, Warriors, I was going to call Leon earlier. Leon's a beautiful man. You know, maybe I will call Leon.
Don't you think if he was going to knock him out, he should go in that one quick one, one strong one?
You know, to tell the truth, I know it's acting somewhere like on the broadcast, like 96 round.
I ask you a question. Do you think that he's deliberately doing it?
I think so.
You do. What do you think, George?
I think so. He's just letting hang or he's trying to do it like he said he would.
I can't give him a call right now. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I can.
Trust the viewers understand. You walk and see. Ali is just beautiful. 21 kills. Getting through now as well. A lot of gloves are no longer so close together, George.
That's right. He's holding up now. He dropped his left hand a little bit too.
I was going to give Leon a call. Maybe we'll wait till the fight's over, and we'll give him a buzz. We'll see how he's doing. In fact, we're in the
We have 1 minute to go in round 9.
We're in round 9. We've got a few more fights to go. We got a little bit of time. Hey man, yeah, we'll give Leon a buzz. We'll see if he wants to talk to us a little bit over here.
Do you think the referee should at this point?
No. See, the ref's not going to stop this fight.
For whatever reason.
As one-sided as it is, man.
We have only 30 seconds to go in round 9.
We're in the 9th round over here, man. And Ali is on his toes, just punishing Ernie Terrell. I mean, just.
That's the end of round 9.
I think it almost looks like he's tired of saying, "What's my name?"
The champion didn't care to throw his penny. He seems to have put up pretty well at his mercy. So, Trump still has his eyes puffed up. But Ali just isn't pressing things. Looks like he wants to go just a little bit further.
I'd like one quick question of Joe Lewis before you go, Joe, and thank you for coming by. You are a gal that's perhaps the greatest champion who ever lived. Is Ali a great fight?
No question about it. The night he proved it.
Thank you, Joe Lewis.
Thank you, Joe Lewis. Oh man, These
Start of round 10, but once again, it's
boxing
become a
history, my
redundant
brothers,
theme now.
my brothers, my sisters out there. This is boxing
Getting
history.
treatment over both eyes.
Marion, I think Terrell knows every time he throws a punch, Ali's going to counter him. I think he's just trying to protect that eye. I don't know if he sees victory in this fight. I think he sees survival.
Ali is now just taunting him with words right from the opening bell.
Oh yeah, man.
Surprisingly, by Ernie.
Ernie will try a little bit at the beginning of the rounds, but then as the rounds wear on, as Ali starts to smash that leather into that cut, and he starts to feel the resin, and he starts to feel the blood coagulating in his eye. I mean, Ali is merciless. He has no mercy in this fight. That's my dog in the background there. And you can't stop him. I hope he's not being too much of a hindrance over here.
If Ali wants to move, he can do it very readily still.
Yeah, Ali is still so fresh, still bouncing. And there goes Terrell. He's leaning in, unorthodox. He's trying to hug Ali, trying to crowd him, trying to land anything he can. He's fighting scared. But there he goes, man. There he goes. There he goes, man. Ernie's still got a little bit of heart left in him, man. A lot of heart. What am I talking about? Ernie's he's a G, brother. He played with the times. He didn't respect Ali as much as he should have, and he paid dearly. How can anybody have anything negative to say about Ernie Terrell?
30 seconds left in the round.
Oh, Ali landing at will. And Terrell is not giving up at all. Terrell's going for the body. You've never seen Ali hurt with a body punch either, man.
No malice intended.
No malice intended.
Round 10. I know it's getting very, very repetitive, Josh, but now they just saw that.
It is getting repetitive here.
Even because the champion chose not to do too much in this round. He got hit with a pretty good left hook in the first part of the round, but he did come back with a couple of good firsts at the end. But Terrell did force it and hit him with a good left hook in the far corner and was pressing with the jab.
By way of recap, what's your total score at the end of 10?
Well, I have Muhammad Ali with 8 rounds, the winner. And he won 8 rounds. 1 round with Terrell and 1 even.
8, 1, and 1. You've got it overwhelming, then, for the champion up to this point.
In my book, the only way Terrell can win is by knockout. Pretty well.
There you see Terrell's face.
Please leave your message for
Sport Production.
No, I just tried calling. Leon and went right to voicemail. So we'll see. We'll try after the fight, man, because he's a brother, and like you said, man, he's a Hall of Famer. He was in this era. He knows what was going on. But he's not doing very well, and health is failing. But we'll try, because that's the beauty of what we can do over here, man. Hey, Hyphy, how you doing, my brother? Oh, and, man, Hyphy, 56 years ago today, on a Monday. Oh, Terrell just got a right hand in there.
The right that followed the left just missed, and the left didn't really get there either.
And this the tincture I did is starting to kick in nicely over here, man. Ali is just having his way.
That Ali did his damage to Terrell. Ernie's been fighting on nerve ever since.
Let me check out something about Terrell. He was stopped twice in his career. And that was late in his career. He was stopped by Jeff Merritt in 1973.
And yet Ernie keeps coming back. We now have a minute to go in the round.
And he was stopped by Cleveland Williams in 1962. But aside from that, all the fighters that he fought, and he's got a record here. He's got a resume. Like I said, Cleveland Williams, Zora Foley, Bob Foster, Eddie Meach, George Chavallo, Doug Jones, Ali, Pat Spencer. And he was only stopped in his career twice. So, I mean, you got to say, Ernie Terrell is one tough son of a bitch. And like Howard says, it's getting repetitive. But I'm not gonna dishonor this great fight by moving it forward, bro. A few more rounds to go.
End of round 11. Your analysis, George, in your score.
Well, it was a 10-8 round this time. Howard for the champion. He seemed to have things pretty well his own way. Terrell started to force the action a little in the fight. But the champion hit him with pretty good combinations. Usually the right uppercut and the left hook falling. They both look a little tired right now, but the champion still seems a little fresher than the challenger.
One of your old favorites, one of everybody's old favorites, is approaching us at ringside. George, this is a boxing match, but the guy is a boxing fan, has been for a lot of years, knows the business. Joe DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio at ringside.
With us in just a couple of minutes, and we're going to bring him on only to say hello.
He's probably with Marilyn Monroe over there. I don't know. Maybe she's already gone, but we're in the Wayback Machine over here, my brothers and my sisters. Ali just unloading the combinations, all precise. And he's just going for that eye, man. Ali is just really slicing up Ernie Terrell over here. That's an idea, Joe. Terrell tried. Terrell tried to land that one punch that he still got. Ali just constantly moving those hands.
If we can do it, we're going to show you that desperate right that Ernie went so much.
Man, look at this. This is getting to be You know, you wouldn't mind seeing the referee go in there and just stopping this fight. But we know from hindsight that's not going to happen.
Joe DiMaggio has just joined.
Let's listen to Joltin' Joe.
The older he gets, the better looking he gets.
Where have you gone, Joe DiMaggio?
Got courage, like little left. Wouldn't you say, Joe?
Yes, I would have to say that myself, but I think that Clay has still got plenty of left, you know. I think he right now he'd like to finish him off, but he's not giving him much of a nothing, as you can see.
Joe DiMaggio. He did Marilyn Monroe. So shout out to Joe DiMaggio.
You ain't the same problem old Bob fella.
Ali just dancing around, splitting that guard. Terrell is just trying to survive in there.
Round after round after round. We questioned before whether Ali was just tormenting. Could have put him away earlier after the damage of the 7th round, Joe. Joe Lewis said he thought he could, and George Sullivan said he thought he could. But now
and Bruce Gass says he thought he could too. It's getting very repetitive here.
That's true, and that of course was the end of round 12. And I can speaking
and my tinctures kicked in nicely here. It took about an hour. I'm feeling very, very nice over here. Good buzz. It's 47 degrees. 2 days ago it was 0. And now it's 47. Only in New England, my friends. Only in New England. 50 degrees swing in the temperature. I don't know if that's good for the earth. I don't know if it's going to crack or what. Now we're hearing about that big earthquake in Turkey. Thousands dead. I mean, it's, I'm safe in my little house over here watching Muhammad Ali and Ernie Terrell. Thank God. I'm thanking all you cats for coming in here and joining me, man. I'm almost ready to fill my water up. Usually when I do that, the show's over, bro. We're going to stick around for a little bit longer today.
All right, round 13.
Lucky 13. Not so lucky for Ernie Terrell. We got to move those rabbit ears on this black and white over here. We don't want, we're getting a little distortion. We're back in 1967 over here. Hey, Thrill Hill, my brother. Salute, man. Peace to you, brother. Thanks for coming by. Hope you're enjoying this fight, man. This is a 56 years ago today. Muhammad Ali, What's My Name? Ernie Terrell. Unification, WBA, WBC, Ring Magazine, Heavyweight Championship of the World. On a Monday night of all nights, too. Why don't they do that anymore? But here we go, man. We're watching Muhammad Ali just torture Ernie Terrell. You know, looking back in hindsight on this fight, Ali feels sorry for what he did, man. We're gonna listen to Ernie Terrell. I got some Ernie Terrell footage over here. We can pull that up afterwards too, man. This is.
Doesn't have any chance of winning, it seems, but they still are pitching still around the big right window left to it.
And we got George Chuvalo and Howard Cosell calling this fight. We had Joe DiMaggio. We had Joe Lewis in here, man. Come on.
For a guy who's supposed to run out of stamina, Terrell has done a remarkable job of standing up.
A remarkable job of standing up. Bro, Warrior, this is an event on a Monday night. This isn't like just Monday night fights or Friday night fights. This is a heavyweight championship of the world on a Monday night. When's the last time we saw anything like that? Anything like that? I think we'd have to go back to Muhammad Ali. I really do. I mean, we see it on a Friday night, and it's a rarity. And look at Terrell. Terrell's still trying to clip him with that right hand.
The cut under the eye, not over. That's right. The blood isn't streaming down into his eye. If it was over his eye, it'd be much more dangerous. Fight would have been stopped a long time ago.
Okay, see, that's we saw that fight, the women's fight the other day. The Cruz woman who was fighting Serrano. She had a cut on her forehead. Blood was dripping into the eye. They just said Terrell's got his cuts around the cheek, so the blood is not hindering his vision. So sometimes fights can look like somebody got a can of tomato sauce poured on their head, but it's where the cuts are located, which determines whether the fight should be stopped or not.
That's right. This is a little closer round. It was a 10-9 round for the champion.
A little closer round because Ali's just taking it easy. And Terrell's just getting his eye worked on. I mean, he's trying to survive this fight. I can't believe he can even see right now.
Terrell is now being examined by a commissioned doctor.
You know what fight was on a Monday night, man? One of the greatest heuvyweight fights of all time, bro. The fight of the century, Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier. The Rumble in the Jungle was on a Tuesday night. Yeah, man. You know, it's this generation. You know, we're doing more work from home. We don't have to leave the house as much as we did. It's a different thing, but yet they're cramming all these fights on a weekend. And we got this lush week territory. We got Monday nights, Tuesday nights, especially for cats like me that are retired, bro. Come on. Get with it. Get these fights happening. There we go, man. Muhammad Ali, what are we in the 13th round here or the 14th round? I can't even remember anymore, man. I know we're close to. Yeah, we're really close to the end of the fight. This fight is wow. This is like. I hope it goes to the end here. Only a few more seconds. I think I might lose my transmission here. Yeah, man. I did.
Downtown.
It went to another fight, but anyway, it was a lopsided decision. It was a truly lopsided decision. And I'm going to pull up a little bit of Ernie Terrell today because I had that in here, and I want to see if I can pull that up here. And I think I can. I think I have it. But before I do that, I'm gonna give a quick phone call to Warriors Boxing. I'm gonna take your advice on this one here, man. I'm gonna call Leon Mohammed up once again. I'm gonna see if we can get him on here. See if he wants to share a little bit about this fight, and we'll see what's up. This crazy thing here, man. I have to There it is. Here it is. Okay, here. Just bear with me for a second. We'll see if
Please leave your message for
Sports Production.
Leon, it's Bruce Gas, brother. Just calling you up to see if you want to talk a little bit of boxing. If you do, man, give me a call back, brother. God bless you, bro. Peace. He's a great guy, man. He's a great guy. That and the thing about him, man, he loves to talk. He'd come on here in a second, and then he'd speak. Let me get my tunes back on over here, man. Let me get my tunes back on. Oh no! First of all, while we're at it over here, man, let me find this. This is Ernie Terrell today. Let's bring him up here.
The area that we was in, people come and went.
the good guys always stayed there. It was ready to fight. And it was a good area. I mean, when you try to look at the guys that was on top, you had Sonny Liston, you had Cassius Clay and Muhammad Ali, you had Ron Lyon, you had all these.
He still didn't call him Muhammad Ali. He still called him Cassius Clay.
People like that, Ken Norton. And you had all these guys in the top team, plus what England had over there, Henry Cooper, Brian London, people like that. And every one of them could fight. And they had, and they was winning fighters most of them. So it wasn't like that. The fighter didn't have much of a group to fight with because everybody was there. With Floyd Patterson. I wanted to fight Floyd Patterson, but never happened. He didn't want to fight me. So that fight never happened. Cleveland Williams, another good fighter out there. And Doug Jones, you had Jimmy Ellis. And it was just Chevalo. That's right. Yes.
You know, Maple Leaf Gardens, in his backyard, you go in there, title match.
Well, what he did, he was so sure that he was going to win. He just took for granted. I guess he thought all he had to do was show up. But you know, that was not a hard fight for me to fight. He was there. He was right on the end of my jab all the way through the fight. And I opened from time to time. He was a hard guy to knock out. But you know, the fight went fine. And they gave I won the fight. And he thought that he won. I can't see how he could think that. He did.
Now, let's talk about the Ali fight. You know, I mean, a lot of people have a negative connotation in mind after the fight. How do you feel about that fight? And all these years later, what's your thoughts on Ali?
You know, Ali. At that fight, we went through the Golden Glove together and all that stuff. So we knew each other. It wasn't. That's what was so bad about it. We knew each other. I knew him and he knew me. I drove him home once in his car from Kentucky to Louisville. Met his mother's father. So all of the stuff that he was talking didn't do anything to me because I knew it. And the people who was watching it, it just got out of hand some kind of way. It was just the wrong. It wasn't needed at that time. It just come out bad. It gave folks a bad name. But the fight with him, he was a good fighter. He was a good fighter. In the second round, he caught me around the neck, threw my head like this, and boom, in the eye. And what that made my eye break through the vein down there, where the eye got tangled up in the vein, and it wouldn't turn. So I was seeing an ollie straight, and this other eye would follow him around. Right. So that's why I had to develop another style. If you look at it, it's called a peekaboo style that I was fighting, which was not fundamental of me. You know, and I had to do that because there were two guys out there. You know, like fighting two guys, one over here, one over there. So I couldn't give my fight, the fight that I had trained for to beat him. I couldn't do that. And so he wound up winning the fight. But you know, he dares to do that, but he did. He caught me around the neck, boom, 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 with his thumb right in my eye. And
How would you do Ali today? What do you see?
Well, when I see him, he's just a regular guy. I go see him and we talk about old time and stuff like that. He do a few jabs, cunning and clowning, but it is fun. I mean, I went to England to go to a place over there who was trying to help find a cure for a disease he had. I went to England and I went to Louisville to try to do the same thing. So I've been working hard as I can to get it straight. You know, and I just hate to see somebody, anybody like him.
Just great stuff, man. Just great stuff. Ernie Terrell, Muhammad Ali. Let me get my background music on here, a little bit going on here, man. I feel kind of naked without it. Approved by me. It should be okay. No, that's not what I wanted. You know what I'm gonna do before I get out here? I'm gonna call up Miles. See if he's home. Miles, what did he do? He didn't answer it. Let me. He didn't recognize the number. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna text him and say that was me. Hey brother, that was me. I wanted to get you on my show. Answer it next time. There he goes. He's calling me back. Miles. Miles, my brother, can you hear me? Picasso, salute, bro. Can you hear me, Picasso? I'm trying to. Let me try this one more time here. Oh, was that Leon? No, that was Miles calling me back. I don't know why it didn't. I don't know why it didn't go through there. Let's try that one more time. See if I can get him here.
Hello?
Miles.
I did answer. I called back. What happened? I was pushing a video out. You know I'm on a shoestring here. You on the show now?
Yeah, bro. I'm doing it live right now, man. Warriors Boxing's out here listening to it. And my brother Picasso. Today's the anniversary of Muhammad Ali and Ernie Terrell. The What's My Name fight.
Yeah, what's my name? So I could give you a second. Talk to me. What you see?
Nothing, bro. I just wanted to give you a call, say hi to you. Thanks for them pictures. I want to let everybody know out here I'm talking to Miles Bailey. This is a real historian of boxing. I'm not the real boxing aficionado.
The boxing aficionado. There you go. It's a little tongue-tied, but that's me because I got a lot of stuff going on. My daughter just had a show the other night at Madison Square Garden with Eddie Hearns. It's great for boxing. A lot of people don't like him, but hey, I'm going to tell you this, and I hope he gets back to him. He's my guy. He's a Gemini like me. I would love to meet him. My daughter's just been keeping us apart for 5 years. I don't know why, but that's whether here or there. He'll get to me and see with the diamond in the rough of a guy that I can help him with and build boxing and help these fighters and put on good shows like he did the other night. It was a fantastic show. Did you see it?
Yeah, I did, bro. That was, I'm really not a big woman boxing fan. I don't know what it is. I just can't get into women boxing. I've been trying since Layla Ali and Ann Wolfe. But
we got right now Clarissa Shields, one of my partners, Terry from Global boxing. He's working with the Bay Brothers, and we're ready to do that show next month. He's in New York right now, Terry Hollis. So I hope he's listening. I hope I can shoot it out to him. And he had did some movies before, but he's transitioning over to boxing with me because I've been doing this for a long, long time. And I'm going to continue to do it. What I'm trying to do is put some things together. Me and Paul Johnson, Tim Witherspoon, Richard Schwartz. We're trying to get this thing for the boxers, to get this out, to get them this money, because this is long overdue. And there's some real good things that are going to happen. I know we're talking about it. We're going to continue to talk about it. But at the end of the day, they need the money. And there's millions and millions and really billions of dollars out there. And all they want is a couple of shekels just to put some food on their table. And I don't think that's a wrong thing to do. And we're going to make it happen. Trust me. So, again, I stay on the phone almost 24 hours a day and moving around to do these things. And it's going to happen. Trust me. But back to the boxing thing. It was a good thing, and I understand about the women, but we're trying to put something off too with Clarissa. Clarissa's a good fighter. I heard her and Layla were talking, and I think that could happen. I don't know for sure because I just got back on the scene, but I heard a couple of the podcasters up to the talk. But that would be a good fight. That would put women's boxing, if Layla could get in shape, because of the name Ali, she's undefeated. Clarissa is undefeated. Forget about the age. 42 is not old. 43, that's nothing in boxing now. And I don't know who would win, but it would be a good fight. What's your take on that?
My take is, man, I like women for kissing, for hugging, for loving, for squeezing. I don't want to punch them. I don't want to see them punch each other. I'm just from a different generation. The fight I like this weekend, the Navarrete and the Wilson fight. Now that was a fight. Did you watch that one?
Well, I didn't actually watch it. I heard it. I got the feedback on my situation. I'm a little tied up for a second, but at the same token, I get all the news and everything is given to me. People talk to me. They send me like the clips, the pictures. That's why my uncle came up and gave me those pictures of Hagler. Those was classic. I didn't even know he had them. We're at the Turning Stone when Evander got abducted 2017. He took about 1,000 pictures.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, me and Deontay Wilder and Mickey Ward's brothers and family. And there's a lot more I'm going to get, but he's trying to hold off until he puts out the documentary on Holyfield and the situation, what happened at that day. It was really good. But again, not just the historian part. I want to keep people going up and down, knowing everything that's going on. And we're really trying to put this thing together, not just for the fighters, but put out good shows for the fans so they can see fights like that, even though women fought. But at the same token, we want to put up some of the men fights and some of the great guys, and we just got to get them back going. So let's give them a little break on what happened the last 2 or 3 years, because that's what happened with my partner, Terry. He couldn't get these shows going because of the pandemic. I know this is a new year. Everything is moving right along, but this is only February. So I think things are going to get in the swing of things, especially with this Garcia and Tank fight. I don't know what's going to come of it or if it's really locked in yet, but it looks like it's happening as far as I'm hearing. What's your take on that?
That fight, man, there's so many fights at 135 that could have been made. Bro, I'm from that old school. Fights happened. It wasn't like today. Today, everybody's a businessman. People are saying they're giving Tank and Ryan Garcia, put them in the ring already. I come from Sugar Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns days, Howard Davis. All the fighters who after a year and a half, after 2 years, they took off the training wheels. They got in the ring. Who's Tank beaten? What great fighters has either one of these guys beaten to deserve all the accolades that they're getting? I just think they should get in the ring and make this fight happen. Maybe it's not. Maybe the fight itself is not going to create a big stir outside of the boxing world. But if they make a great fight out of it, then people are going to start. Ryan's followers, his billions of Twitter followers, bring in some real boxing fans, man. But yeah, I want to see this fight happen. I just don't understand why it hasn't happened already.
Well, as far as I'm hearing, it's supposed to go off in April. Did you see that? I saw it on a post or
I heard
happening.
It. Yeah, I heard. Go ahead.
I saw that, but I'm not 100% sure. I got to talk to some of my connections, some of my people. But if it does come off, it's going to be a great fight. I know Ryan's been taking a lot of flack because, see, the thing I don't like, and this is real, like when they're comparing him to De La Hoya. at 23, he's nothing like De La Hoya. Not that he's a bad fighter. De La Hoya was almost a legend by the time he was 23.
Oh,
he
yeah.
had beaten Camacho, he had beaten everybody, and he had destroyed these guys. So I just don't like that fact. Let's let the guy, like you said, get him in the ring to fight people. So you don't want to put this onus on him that he's this and that until he actually does it. Because it's just like Bill Parcells used to say, let's don't annoy him yet. Let him do what he needs to do first before you put him on Mount Rushmore. And I think he could probably do it, but I don't know, between Haney and Garcia, Haney and Tank Davis, I think that's a uphill battle for him. Not saying that he can't do it, but I think if I was handling Garcia, I would have put a couple of fights before this, because moving up to that, especially with the pandemic and what was going on, and how you're saying, who do you have these guys fought for? But again, I don't think they really had a chance to fight, not because they couldn't fight, because there was no venue to fight, like meaning they could fight, but if you can't get a venue and you can't come in there without masks and all that, it was just crazy, because a lot of shows my daughter was doing with Matchroom, which they were shut down for a little while, they had to like really suck it up for like a year and a half with nothing. That's about no. So, but the show must go on, meaning people still had to get paid. But now we're back where everything seemed like it's flowing again like a well-oiled machine, like you saw the other night. And I believe that this is the year that everything is going to be put behind us as far as what happened with the pandemic. And that's just my opinion on it. But things will shake out shortly, and we'll know like fairly quickly within the next month or two.
I hope so, brother. I'm a half full kind of a guy. Glass is half full. I want to see it come to the top. And man, I love boxing. Probably like I don't want to say like nobody else, because we got a whole bunch of cats out here that live, that eat, sleep, and die boxing. But we have to see these fights get made now. This heavyweight division, we just watched Muhammad Ali and Ernie Terrell, 1967 unification fight, but for undisputed. How long was it going to take us to see Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury fight for undisputed?
Well, really quickly about that, and just as like the power, I always like to bring that to the truth. Tyson Fury is just throwing that little carrot out there because he wants more money. And, he's the champ. Nobody beat him. I think Wilder did beat him the first time, but that's what they're here at there now, because they gave him a long count. It was over. But it was a good fight. A draw was a justifiable call. But I think Tyson Fury now is just trying to get the money, because he says, I retire, I'm out. But enough money goes on the table, and I think that should happen sometime before year's end or sometime in the next few months, because Usyk is definitely ready to go, because he's beaten the guy from Matchroom, what's his name?
Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, he beat Anthony Joshua, which was good.
Twice.
But Anthony Joshua shouldn't have lost that fight. He was a real heavyweight. He's been in the game for a while. I don't know how he lost to this guy. Not that this guy's a bad fighter, but he was a light heavyweight cruiserweight, because Michael Hunter had fought him a couple of years ago. Mike is my guy, him and his brother, Keith. Mm-hmm. So again, back to this, I think this is going to take off really soon, because they all heavyweights. They both got titles, and you can't just sit around. The public is going to say, hey, and then also Fury, if he waits too long, he's going to gain 300 pounds. You can't have a 300-pound heavyweight coming in there. I don't know, he's 6'9", but it's going to look bad.
This is not boxing as I knew it. That's my whole point, bro. You and I, we grew up where fighters fought each other. Like today, I'm thinking about Muhammad Ali, because it's the anniversary of the Terrell fight, and I'm looking at his record, and bro, even when he was prime Ali, he still fought 4 or 5 times a year.
Well, part of the problem is Ali. That was sad how they took that time away from him. The money that they're throwing around now, then you really had to fight to put the food on the table. So you had to take 4 or 5 times a year. Now there's such big money. If a guy wins or looks good, they could throw him $1 million, $2 million, $5 million, so he can last for a year or two on that money. But back then, even Ali, before the big money when he made with Frazier, the first fight they made $5 million, 2.5 apiece. He wasn't getting that money. He got 100,000, 200,000, but that was good money back in the 60s. Now, either you're making a lot of money or you're making no money. That's the problem with the fighters now, because it's just an unfair situation where you can't really move up unless you're a superstar. because they're paying these guys basically peanuts, $100, $150 a round, and they're getting themselves killed in there. And then the guys that they want to see in the big shows, they want millions of dollars, so they're coming out like not just the prima donna part, but they're saying, well, I don't have to fight 2 or 3 times a year because I'm going to make a big payday. It's like what I'm hearing now with the Spence and Crawford thing. You know, they were giving them $10 million, but there was a little discrepancy of the pay-per-view. I don't know the whole story, but still, if you're making $10 million, take the $10 million. That's a lot of money because people wanted to see this fight. This is a real good fight. It's going to happen, or it should have happened. And if you win the fight, whichever comes back and pulls it off, he can write his ticket for his next show because he said, I'm undisputed. And Crawford has a shot, and Spence has a shot. Either guy's the flip of a coin. And anybody that knows boxing and understands boxing realizes that. I don't know how that's going to happen in a year or two because this has been going on since 2017, 16, 18. Now we're going to 23. Now it's getting a little bit like, hey, and I'm not 100% sure. I'd just like to hear what you got to say about that.
Bro, this is another fight that if I had any hair in my head, I'd be pulling it out. We've been waiting for years for this fight, for years, man. I'm talking 3-4 years. And it goes back and forth, And you've got some strong fans out there of both of these guys. It seems like you're having more action with the different fan groups than you're having with these fighters. Bro, I don't understand it. This should have been Sugar Ray Leonard and Thomas Hearns of our generation. But now it's to the point where people don't even expect it to happen anymore. They don't even care about it. I'm so sick of hearing about it, man. I want to see fights that are possible. Somebody just asked out there, my brother Remy, my good brother, he asked about Wilder and Ruiz, Andy Ruiz. You know anything about that fight? Why it's not being made?
Well, again, Wilder, that's my boy. Like I said, we go back many years. It ain't Wilder's fault because Wilder fights everybody and anybody. So I know factually that's not him. The Ruiz thing, you know, maybe Ruiz has been out of shape because he comes in eating a couple of tacos, and I'm not putting the guy down because he's a big fella, but he sometimes doesn't come in shape. So maybe that's part of the problem because if you're not in shape and you get a big fight coming up, you're going to need months to get that weight off. So that's what I think is going on. I'll go to the grapevine. I'll find out. I'll make some calls. But just to close on this Spence and Crawford fight, it's not Spence's fault. Spence was training, he was ready. Crawford's the one that pulled it out. For whatever reason, the monkey, it was really not just dumb on this fight. It wasn't smart boxing because if you win that fight, then you can get all that big money you're looking for. And then it's not like you're a young guy. You're in your 30s now. So before it's going to become like, it's just going to fall off the radar and people are not going to want to see it. Not because they don't want to see it, because you're going to take it away like you did with the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight. It was okay, but just imagine how that fight would have turned out 5 years earlier. Just think about that.
Well, all I can say is it's just too bad. Boxers don't realize they have a shelf life, and that's when you make your money. You make your money in that time frame. They're not doing what they should be doing. I'm spoiled. I come from an era where fighters fought. They fought several times a year. We're seeing great fights, but we're not seeing the fighters fight again. We don't see them for another year. We want the Charlos to fight. There's just so many fights that I could go on and on and on and name them. But man, Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder, they've been talking about that fight now for a year. I don't understand that they both fight for PBC. It's a natural. I'm like an alien in this boxing world today. I don't know what's going on. I hear things from behind the scenes, people like yourself, and man, you know, I don't get it. I'm from the era where if you want to be the best in your division, you fight everybody in your division. You cross the street. You're not satisfied with a WBO title. You want all the titles. You know, if you're a welterweight, you want to fight the best in the division. How can you say you're the champion when there's somebody else saying that they're the champion? That's
well, what I think Wilder's doing. He's coming back. He's going to do his thing, and all these other fighters are going to fall in line to do the right thing and give the fans what they want. Let's just try to like the glass half full and the half empty. Let's give them a chance. This not month, but in the next several months, because I think it's going to start falling into place because you got some dynamite divisions
some guys that are ready, like my boy Devin Miles Haney. I think he's pound for pound. You know, I'm spoiled by him. You know, that's like family. So again, I'm going to push for a lot of situations, and I want you guys to hear this. But what I'm going to do is come back on the next show. I only came in for a little while, but I got some real humdingers I'm going to give you. So that being the case, I'm going to sign off now because, Bruce, I'm going to have something good for you on your next show in the next week or the next month, and I'm going to be really ready. This is just on the fly, guys.
Hey, you offended my brother Remy with that taco remark, man. He says you're prejudiced, bro. Come on.
No. Sometimes I like to joke, but I'm good with everybody. And when I say this is the taco, he just has to push away from the table because you can't come in. And I know he's a big fella. He comes in a little jolly, but you got to be ready for these things. Because they say don't be ready, be ready to get ready. Because if you're not ready, you're saying I need time. So there it is.
There it is, bro. Bro, I know you're not a racially motivated guy, and Remy's my brother out there, and misunderstanding, bro. Miles, pleasure to have you on here with me, my brother. Are you still there, man? Well, I guess he's not, but anyway, that was Miles Bailey, boxing aficionado. I'm sorry. He's a backstage person. He knows a lot of people in the game. I've been fortunate enough to meet him. He comes on and speaks to me. Everybody has their own opinion on everything else, man, and that's why this is America. Everybody has their opinion. I just got me a text. I wish I had known. I would have been prepared, brother. It's all good, Miles, man. I'm always prepared because you never know when you're going to get the phone call. And bro, it's just a pleasure to have you on here talking to you, man. I appreciate it. And God bless you, man. Peace. Yeah, so, man, I've got this new thing going on where I can take phone calls over here, which is cool. I just kind of call them up there. Picasso, my brother. We all eat the same shit, just cooked differently. That's a fact, bro. I mean, Miles, I've never heard anything racially come out of his mouth. And, I was on a show one time, and I think, in fact, I was on H Money's, and I mentioned Taco Bell. I mentioned it, and I don't even know why, man. But somebody jumped on me. Oh, you're prejudiced against the Mexicans, man. I mentioned, I think I mentioned McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut. We're talking about different food, different fast foods, and I didn't even associate it with any origin or anything. It was just the kind of food that I personally avoid all fast food because I have a sensitive digestive system here. In fact, I need water to lubricate it up right now. So let me put some else on here. I'll come right now. I think we're good today, bro. Remy, my brother, of course it's all good, man. It's a little misunderstanding. We straightened it all right out, man. And I thank all you cats for coming in here. Once again, let me get my little background stuff in there. And we watched a great fight, man. We watched a classic. Muhammad Ali, the greatest, in my opinion, the greatest fighter of all time. Hey, Jimmy, how you doing? Yeah, that's the whole thing, Picasso. Sometimes we say things and other people take offense to them, and no offense meant. It's just the way it goes. And hey, baby, can you do me a favor? Give me a glass of water. Put me some water up here. I'm very fortunate here. My producer is gonna save me from getting up and getting the water. And it was it was just a pleasure to get on here. I've already been on here for almost 2 hours. I just wanted to show this fight, talk a little bit about it, let you cats know. 56 years ago today, Bruce Gas was still cooking. He was just kind of He was in his appetizer years. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Stay hydrated. Make sure you're getting all your vitamins and your minerals, your supplements in there. Make sure you're eating a clean diet. Two Matador, how you doing, my brother? Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. I'm out of here. Peace.